everyone, and welcome to Something Other. This is where we talk about something other than, the big thing that's happening right now. So last week, I asked you guys to give me recommendations for what you want to talk about, because it can be a little bit difficult right now to find topics to talk about other than, that big thing that's happening right now. And Haley sent me Chick-fil-A. When she sent me this, I was like, what am I going to talk about with Chick-fil-A? So I started to do some digging and some researching. And I found some good stuff, some interesting stuff, and some ugly stuff. We're not going to talk about the ugly stuff today. And today, we're just going to focus on something interesting I found. I read about this Chick-fil-A creed, and in their creed, they strive for something called second mile service. Now this comes directly from Matthew 5:41, where it says, if anyone forces you to go 1 mile, go with them 2 miles. Jesus says these 13 words, and a lot of times we hear it and go, oh, go the extra mile. This is actually where going the extra mile comes from. And we all know that person who goes the extra mile. For example, the person who at some party, brings 2 desserts instead of 1, and we go, oh, we love them. They always go the extra mile. That's in part what this is talking about. But there's a lot happening in these 13 words that I decided to dig into. You see, in the time of Jesus, a Roman soldier could just come up to you and say, hey, you, carry my pack. And what are you going to do? It's a Roman soldier going, hey, carry my pack. You against a Roman soldier. Are you going to carry the pack? Of course you're going to carry the pack. But according to Roman military law, a civilian could only carry the pack for 1 mile. Let's break this apart a little bit. Jesus says that if someone forces you to go 1 mile, when you get to that mile mark, keep going. Keep in mind, it's illegal for a Roman soldier to have you go more than 1 mile. Now, Roman civilization was really into law, and the Roman soldier would have had a superior. So what would have happened to the Roman soldier if his superior saw someone going further than 1 mile? The Roman soldier would have gotten in trouble. Romans followed the law. It was kind of their thing. So what is going to happen after the civilian passes that 1 mile mark and the soldier doesn't want to get in trouble? The Roman soldier's going to go, no, stop, it's okay, you don't have to go anymore. And I can see the civilian like, no, I got it, I'll keep going, I got it for you, it's no problem. And the Roman soldier's like, no, I'm not getting in trouble. Who has the power in this moment? The power's shift from the Roman soldier being able to tell someone to carry his pack to the person going, oh no, you know what, I'm going to keep going, it's okay, I got this. Some people call this third way thinking. Third way of thinking is when you turn the powers around. In order for there to be a third way thinking, there has to be a first and a second way thinking. This is normally what we do in a situation if someone has power or authority over us. Number 1, we do nothing. We just go, oh, okay, whatever, I have no power, I'll just keep going. Or number 2, we fight back. This is when someone punches us and we swing a punch in return, and then they punch us again, and we punch them again, and it keeps going and going and going, and the violence stays in the system. But this third way turns the power around, and it's a power rooted in goodness, and it takes courage to do it. No way it's going to be easy for anyone to go, oh yeah, I'm just going to carry this pack for another mile. But it turns the powers around. And when you turn the powers around, there's always a chance the repressor may repent. That's what's happening with the Roman soldier in this moment. He's going, no, you don't have to do that anymore. At first I told you to, but now I'm telling you not to. It's the opposite. Repenting is turning around and going the opposite direction. Repenting is doing something different. Isn't that us as Christ followers? We're doing something different. Let's go back to where we started in all of this. Chick-fil-A and their whole creed of second mile service. Think about it. They do things a little bit differently than other fast food services. You ever been to a Chick-fil-A drive-thru? How much better of an experience is that than going through Burger King, McDonald's, or Taco Bell? As Christ followers, I believe that's what we're called to do. We're called to go a step further, to live that third way, go the extra mile, not sit around and do nothing, not throw punches back, but live differently. Chick-fil-A is a successful and growing biblically based company, and they do things differently than other large food companies. For example, they're closed on Sundays, and who can say no to an extra refill of lemonade? And if a company like Chick-fil-A can show what it's like to go the extra mile, what can you do in your life to go that extra mile? To be different, to live in a third way as a Christ follower. What does that mean for you? I think I'm going to leave it at that. I want to hear some suggestions for a topic next week, so if you guys can shoot me a message on Instagram or Facebook or just via text, I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you for being here, and continue striving to make the world a better place. Living that third way.